Peace and blessings to everybody out there. Welcome back to the Fake Look Podcast. This is your boy Bobby VILN. I'm back with another video. Kyrie's reinstatement is today. He's been on an 8-game suspension. He had to complete 6 side quests in order to be reinstated in the NBA. They sent him on a whole apology tour. He had to go visit the Holocaust Museum. All types of shit. He had to do all types of shit in order for him to get reinstated into the NBA. And this should tell everybody that regardless of how much money you got, who you are, how good you dribble a basketball, how dope your rhymes are, how influential you are, it does not matter. You talk about those Jews, it's not gonna end well for you. It doesn't matter who you are. And it was funny, I was talking to one of my peoples yesterday, and I told him it's the exact same thing as when it comes to other race people, quote unquote, saying nigger or nigger or just saying the N-word in general. It's the exact same thing. We can say nigga, right? We can sit there, we can throw nigga around, nigga this, nigga that, nigga can I borrow a fry? Nigga, I ain't got a pencil. Let me get a pencil, nigga. But as soon as somebody else say, what's up, my nigga? How you doing, my nigga? It's a problem. You feel me? And it's the same thing for the quote-unquote Jews. You can't talk about their history. You can't talk about their participation in the transatlantic slave trade, so forth and so on, how they own, I think, not majority, but all of the cotton production around that time. You can't talk about them owning large quantities of property within the Americas. I mean, within the Americas, within the United States. We just gonna stick to the United States. You can't talk about that if you're not a Jew. You can't talk about it. But if you're a Jew, you can talk about your ancestors' history, and especially their involvement in the transatlantic slave trade. I hope I'm keeping y'all attention. I hope y'all staying on track, because it's the exact same thing. It's the exact same thing. If you sitting there and you comparing the usage of the N-word to us speaking about their involvement in pre-colonial America, I should say that. You feel me? It's the exact same thing. It's the exact same thing. They're using these celebrities to make an example. Like, you can't talk about us, nigga. We still own you niggas. It's basically what they saying. No matter who you look up to, we could cut their check off and we could turn them into what we want to turn them into. Our bitch. Basically is what they're saying. Basically they're saying we could cut your water off whenever we want to. You better talk right. You better come correct. That's what they're saying. In so many words and so many actions. Because if you really look at the Kyrie situation, everybody's been saying it. He didn't say nothing. He just posted a screenshot of a documentary. Right? And he didn't say nothing anti-Semitic. Matter of fact, if I was by my laptop, or if I was streaming from my laptop, I'll show you exactly what he said, but I'm pretty sure all y'all already know. He didn't say nothing anti-Semitic. It was the simple fact that he shared something that had the potential to wake people up. It's the fact that he got over, what, 10 million followers or some shit on his Instagram? And the fact that you got that type of reach, and you sharing something called from Hebrew to Negro, they had a problem with that. You got too far of a reach. You got too far of a reach. That's the problem. That's the example they trying to make. If you basically they saying, if we give you this platform, if we allow you to dribble our basketball, if we allow you to wear our Nike athletic shoes, you can't talk out of turn, is basically what they saying. You still are slave. No matter how much money you make, you still are motherfucking slave. And you better act as such. And as soon as you start talking out of turn, we cutting your fucking water off. We gonna damage your social credit score, which is actually really coming. That's basically what they're saying. Stay in line, niggas. We still own you. Is basically what they saying. Now, it was a comedian from Cancel Court. I forgot bro's name. He said it best. He was like, he compared Hebrews to Negroes to the Jeffrey Dahmer film. He was like, so if I post the Jeffrey Dahmer film, does that make me in support of gay people being murdered across America? Drugged and murdered, or whatever he said? And that's absolutely correct. That is correct. That is this exact same shit as what Kyrie did. It's the exact same shit. All he sat there and did was post a screenshot of a film that was on Amazon Prime. A film that you could literally go and rent. It's the exact same shit. So you demonizing the person just because they sat there and they watched the film and they shared it on their platform because they felt like it was informative. That's the problem. That's the problem. You can't share knowledge out here. They don't want you to share shit. If it's going to actually spark a conversation, a positive conversation, a conversation that could possibly lead to us coming together in some sort, they don't want you to come together. They want you to stay stagnant, stay divided. It's pretty much what they're telling you. You can share a blunt, but you can't share knowledge. You can share a 40, but you cannot share knowledge. You can share anything that is actually detrimental to your community, but you cannot share anything that will uplift your people or just give them some type of motivation to go against the system. It's basically what they're telling you. No matter who the hell you are, no matter what tax bracket you in, you are still our slave. We still cut your checks. We still own all of you niggas. Every last one of you. It hasn't stopped. Slavery just transcended and transformed into something completely different. Something that you're not even aware of. The chains are still there. They're just not visible. That's all it is. That is all it is. And it's just... It's hilarious. The amount of black millionaires we got, right? The amount of black millionaires we got. We still can come together, create our own leagues, create our own ecosystems. It's not gonna happen. Why the fuck are you in the middle of the street, bitch? Sorry. It's not gonna happen. Because all of those millionaires, those black millionaires, are still slaves just like you and me. They're still slaves. So that should tell you something. You can't put too much stock in the Jay-Z's, the Beyoncé's, and so forth and so on, because they still tap dancing for the white man too. As soon as they talk out of turn, they gotta go and apologize for shit. As soon as those more powerful groups start talking and saying that, oh, what you put in your song is anti-gay, anti-Semitic, whatever the case may be. Once those little powerful groups start tapping on your door, now you gotta go on the apology tour. Now you gotta take lyrics out your fucking songs. Now you gotta apologize for some shit you ain't never fucking said. Excuse my French. That's exactly what's going on right now. They're showing you, regardless of whatever black celebrity you look up to, they still ain't shit. They still shit.